Good morning, I'm ActiveSteve for Get Out There magazine, reporting from the historic Rideau Canal Skateway, where I'll be taking part in the Winterlude Triathlon. It's minus 23 degrees out right now, the sun's just coming out, and it should be a gorgeous day, but cold day of racing.
The day before the event, all participants were sent over to a local outdoor store to pick up the race kit. Luckily there was also a sale on, so if you needed anything, you could get a good discount. It also gave you a chance to review the course maps with people that were familiar with it and give you all the tips and tricks you may need to know. Next morning, bright and early, you had to show up to pick up your race chip so you can get your proper timing. Then you also had time to set up your transition zone for all the events, and if you were so inclined, you could head out onto the ice for a little bit of warm-up before the race got underway.
Oh, we're about 30 minutes to race start. I'm here where all the skis are set up for the transition. So we start with a skate down the canal, run in here, grab the skis, go for a double loop ski, come back, put on running shoes, run for 5K, and hit that finish line.
The race was set to get underway promptly at 8 o'clock, and with the cold temperatures, nobody felt like standing around too long. So when the gun did go off, everybody took off in a great hurry, heading down the Rideau Canal for the skate portion. Of course, you could use either hockey skates or the long blade skates, which give you an advantage because they're much better at gliding along on that smooth ice. And speaking of the ice, conditions were absolutely spectacular this year. The ice was in great shape, so much so that the leaders on their 8 kilometers took them only 17 minutes to finish the course. I took a few minutes longer than that, but of course I was there mainly for the fun of the day. And speaking of which, next up was the cross-country skiing. Now, while we've had some really cold weather, we didn't get that much snow in the last few weeks, but we are blessed with a nice dump of snow just 2 days before the race, which made for some really good conditions. But with the snow being so cold, it was slower than a lot of people expected. For this part of the race, you could either classic ski or skate ski.
So, just finished the ski. Battery's died on my last camera, so I had to grab a new one. Sorry for the lack of footage. Just put on my shoes. Heading out on the run.
The run itself was a mixed bag of conditions. We ran along the canal for some of it, but also for a fair bit on the ice itself. So the choice of shoes could make a difference. I ended up going with some micro spikes basically, which gave me some great traction in all conditions. Although it was only 5 kilometers long, that run leg, with the cold temperatures, we were awfully glad to finally cross the finish line, get our timing chips removed, and enjoy the rest of the day. Waiting for us at the finish line was a bit of refreshment, so you could get either some hot chocolate or some hot soup, as well as bananas or bagels.
Well, that does it for me from this year's Winterlude Triathlon. We still got racers coming through the finish line here, enjoying their day. It was cold out there, but sunny, and a great day of racing.